Hey Patrick, just feeling sad about Celestine make you feel still blue? Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we finished up our exploration of the 6th floor of the old schoolhouse, the 6th and final floor of the old schoolhouse, as it would seem. And then we also surprisingly helped out Patrick with some problems he was having with his butler. He was still kind of a dick about it, but hey, he's a dick now than he was before, because things, yeah. Anyways, we gotta go and talk to Towa. What if Towa's already inside? Entering the computer room, you won't be able to roam around for the remainder of the day. Let's knock and enter.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh. At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right. There we go. I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Where am I? The jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry? You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood. Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology, and we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really is like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Isn't it cool? It's called rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use Orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit. Just don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
This is... Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help? This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you, too. If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Towa. I mean, I asked for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Reen. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet, but I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
Well, that seems to have gone over well. You can see how its eyes light up when I mentioned it. So looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. Not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera, this is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spend no expense on the outfit and stage designs. True, if they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with their idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I hear, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. It's like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game room based around Blade. Here they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can, quote, enjoy an exotic dining experience. I'm not sure what they mean by Eastern style, though. Oh, my sort is technically Eastern style, but yeah, it seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the Eastern Arabonia. Besides doing something kind of different. Using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishi Panic. Isn't Mishi the mascot of the big theme park in Crossbow? Oh, a strange choice, considering the current political climate. Again, I'm a Mishi fan, though. My time lucky brought me a Mishi keychain. It's pretty cool! Well, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there is to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Towa's not gonna like it if she finds out. Oh, come on, it's a little festival. A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. And with second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. But attendees will be able to vote on which class's event they like most. The winner to be announced during the evening's festivities. It sounds like it's going to make things awfully competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class's contribution once we're a member. Which leads to our current problem. What do we do? I think we should avoid doing anything that will require large-scale equipment. For the numbers and the time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. It would take about that into account, just about the only other option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. It's worth noting that using the stage put us into direct competition with Class 1. Can't very well put on protection like theirs, though. Just look like copycats. If we end up going with it, should be something we could all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? No, I'd probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. But a cooking contest. Ooh, I can't judge! Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we could do at the academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikini wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fight, stay for the accidental exposure. It's getting us nowhere. Doesn't like fun, though. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. Did? Really? I bet Towa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video, too. I don't believe you ever even mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. I didn't want to rob your first year's full festival experience. This idea, then. Soon comes the president to suggest something to you. She showed me a video of a concert she, Crow, George, and Angelica put on for last year's festival. Concert on a stage with vocals? Does sound interesting. However, there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it's pretty spur of the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. Yeah, if folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have been ranked right up near the top. Not saying for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. I'm curious, though. That's great, let's do it! You saw the video, right? Can you show us too? So I gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Towa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too. Oh, it's 9 already? Abin time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Whoa. That was way cool! Impressive. That was neat. Well, it's certainly quite a technical display. You can put on outfits like that and prance around on stage. You must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. Clothes have to fit the mood and the music, right, Crow? Yeah, we did Rock's all last year, so if our outfits didn't scream rock, the performance would have lacked something in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that the revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. Guys, it's decided it doesn't like a bold concept. Few would think to put on a performance like that. If put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorably with Class 1's operetta. Well, Oleg's the music expert here. Think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. Suppose these are... None of us actually can play an instrument. You learned the flute from your dad, right, Reed? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play as long as it's not too complicated. Listen, you play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the sitar, was it? Playing it for years. Play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need to work on music and lyrics and decide who's going to be on vocals, so... yeah. Depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we pull off an impressive performance. When you put it that way, it doesn't look like such a bad idea. June, it seems fitting for a festival, too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it! The matter's settled. I'm in favor, too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So, we'll leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands, then. I think he's in the best position to decide the style of the performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. Okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, you can still give us some help with the outfits and getting a hold of the equipment we'll need. I'd like to do this as much as ourselves as we can. I'll do what I can. It might be a tempting, but I am part of Class 7, so if you're going on, I'll throw all my chips in your pile. Crow, you're a pretty pet grown the whole time. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. Take it all back. I'm not even trying to hide it. Kinda need to keep him tasteful, Ian. Right. Tasteful. Certainly can't go wrong keeping Crow tasteful. Delicious, delicious crows. First, congratulations are in order. It took you long enough, but you finally decided what you want to do for the festival. So, you're following Towa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Decide what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted. And at the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who'll be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've ever touched an instrument. Yes, I have either. Maybe some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. And the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. Oh no, real show. Rian and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? We got that shit unlocked on Or, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. He'll save us all. So we'll just have to rely on Rian to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right up on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor, how old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? If you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm, and men are like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. It's just another valuable life lesson that it's my duty as your instructor to impart. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have your field studies next month, looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exams go too. So, since this will be our last practical exam for a while, I figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple of notches. Wait, what are you saying? We'll serve as our opponents? Bingo! This thing is the long-awaited second round of Mathis exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, Rian, pick 2 for your team, because you're up first. And for our team... Ooh, who do we even want? I really like Elisa for support purposes. and Laura kicks a ton of ass. Let's go with that setup. And I will do all of the setup stuff off screen, so, yeah. Next time, we'll be fighting Sarah, and it's totally gonna go well. So until then, see you guys later.